Hello everyone. In the last video we have seen about how to perform the Crud operations in one-to-many. So right now we'll be covering many-to-one relationship in Hibernate with JPA. Okay, so in this many-to-one relationship, how the data are connected we'll see. So many-to-one, okay, relationship okay represents many entities. Okay, many entities are connected to one entity. And here you can see example, many students will be enrolled to one college. You can see the data Shekhar and Kadar is enrolled in Dhruva College. Okay, Dhruva Degree College, some college name. And another one is Pranay and Santosh is enrolled in Jagrati Degree College, some other college. Okay, fine. So this is the way how they are connected. Now we will see the representation of the classes. Okay, in this many-to-one relationship, okay, you can see many students are enrolled to one college. Shekhar Kadar is enrolled to Dhruva College. Pranay Santosh is enrolled in Jagrati College. Now, in order to get this done inside the database, so let us see how to represent them using Java classes. Now you can see we'll be creating one. Okay, we'll be creating one student class. Okay, that is student class. We'll be creating one student class. Okay, we'll be creating one student class. Okay, so in this student table is required. So on the top of the class will be providing entity annotation. If we provide @entity annotation, the student table will be created by the Hibernate framework. And at the same time, okay, according to Hibernate framework, @ID is mandatory for each and every table, okay, to generate the primary key. So it will generate the primary key for the ID column, Okay, and here you can see many-to-one is represented using many-to-one annotation. Okay, represented using many-to-one annotation. So here what is happening? A student is enrolled for this college. So it doesn't matter how many students, but here every student will be enrolling for a college. Okay, so college is a separate class where it has own members. Okay, in it. So here Sunil and Ravi is enrolled to Dhruva College. So Sunil and Ravi are nothing but student entities. Dhruva is nothing but a college. Okay. Then after persisting all the data, how it will be represented. Let us see how it is represented. Here you can see. So this is a college table. Okay, Dhruva Degree College. Now you can see. So Dhruva College, okay, having two students, that is Shekhar and Kadar. Okay, two students, that is Shekhar and Kadar. And in Etham's college, Pranay and Santosh is there. Okay, so in many-to-one example, only two tables are there. Okay, only two tables are there. Okay, here you can see very simple thing. So when it comes to many-to-one example, so all the students will be connected to one college. So here for each and every student row, okay, we can give one single ID. Okay, we cannot give multiple IDs. So here in case of many-to-one, many students will be enrolling for one entity. Okay, here for this student 101 is the entity data, and Radhar is also enrolled for ID number 101. Pranay is enrolled for 102. Santosh is enrolled for 102. So here you can understand, here itself we can provide the primary key of the college table in the student table as a foreign key column. Okay, this college ID is nothing but foreign key column where it has a primary key values of another table. Okay, here right now when we move to many one to many example, now you can see this is one to many actually. Okay, so this is one to many. Here one candidate and one course. See, one candidate is having enrolled for many courses, so it cannot generate foreign key column here. See, 101 comma 102, it is not possible. That is the reason it is creating three tables, and there itself it is representing, okay, ID number 1 is enrolled for 101, ID number 1 is enrolled for 102, 2 is enrolled for 103, 2 is enrolled for 104. So in this way it is represented as a three tables in case of one to many examples. Okay, in case of many to one, it is just finished. Okay, it is just finished within two tables. Okay, because one primary key of other table can be represented to one ID only. Here it is the primary key, and this is the primary key. 101 is the primary key of the college table. It can be assigned like this. Like we can see our previous example, student table and address table. Student has address. So here in 1 to 1, it is creating a foreign key column in the student table, because here one ID can be written, or two IDs cannot be written, and at the same time it is ready to accept these IDs of address. That is the reason it is ended with two tables. Okay, don't worry about this. If you are not understanding, then it's fine. This is just example. Okay, this is just example for many to one. So in case of many to one, many students will be enrolled for one college. That college ID is represented here. 101 is for Shekhar, 101 is for Kadar also. Pranay is enrolled for E times 102. At the same college is for Santosh also. Santosh enrolled for 102. Okay, so hope you got some little idea about this many to one example. Now we'll perform it practically. Okay, like I can say simply I can show you one diagram also. Here you can see this is the many to one example. Kadar and Prakash are students. Okay, are enrolled for Dhruva College. This is a many to one example. And here Sunil and Pranay are the two students who is enrolled for Thames College. Okay, right. Let us do it practically once. So SRC main Java control N class. So we'll be creating many to one. So what is the class name? Student. So let us do it practically, student. And one more table is required, that is college. These are the two entities which are required. So to get the table of this college, we have to provide entity annotation. Entity annotation is provided, and according to the Hibernate framework, for each and every table, primary key is mandatory. To generate primary key, @ID is required. Okay, so here you can see specify the class and this entity. Okay, sorry. See here, you can see here clearly it is okay. @ID annotation specifies the primary key of an entity. The field or property to which the ID annotation is applied should be one of the following types: any Java primitive type, any primitive wrapper type. Okay. The mapped column for the primary key of the entity is assumed to be the primary key of the primary table. If no column annotation is specified, the primary key column name is assumed to be the name of the primary key. Okay. So we use it for generating primary key, and it is mandatory also. Private int ID, private string, college name, and we'll be generating getters and setters. To string, to string is generated inside the college class, and now our part is left in student. There is entity. So once you check inside the college, we did nothing, only provided 2 members and generated getters and setters along with tuition. Okay, that's it. We didn't do anything else. Inside the student class, we have to generate the primary key column at the rate ID, private int ID, next private string name. Next, we have to represent it as a relationship ManyToOne, private college, college. Now we have to generate getters and setters. Along with toString. It's done. Okay. There are only 3 members in this student class. ID, name, college. That's it. Okay. Next we have to generate DAO class. So that is college DAO. Okay, inside the college DAO, we require the entity manager factory, all those things. Those things are also required. Okay, better we can copy from the previous example also, instead of typing all those things. So I am just copying the code which I have written in previous example. So now just edit that. So where we have to edit? Here, save college. So then college is saved. So we have to remove the unused imports. So and just minimizing this. So now we have to write save method for student also. We are writing save method, public string save student, yes. So just we can copy paste this. I'm removing as student is saved. Okay, done. So successfully we have completed the save method. Now the left is controller class. So we have to create a controller class. That is, so I'll name it as class. Okay. College controller. So done. So how? Okay. So now our first step is to create object of student. To create object of student. Okay, better create college object. Why? Because college is a single object, single entity. So college, college, college equals new of college. So we will be setting id college dot set id 101, college dot set college name. So Dhruva Degree College. Dhruva Degree College. Next, second step. Okay, is to create student object. S1 equals to new of student. S1 dot set id 1. S1 dot set name. We have to set name of the student. That is Prakash. Okay, for this student object we have to set this college. So Prakash is going to Dhruva College. Setting college to the student object. S1 dot set college. So college is set up for the Prakash student. So we are creating second student object. Student S2 equals to new of student. Next we will be setting the values to S2 dot set name of the student is Kadar. So same, we have to set the college for this Kadar also. Setting college to student object. Okay, S2 dot set college. Done. So here very simple. There is nothing but third step. First step is to create college object which is unique for every student object. And next step creates one or multiple student objects which can be assigned for that college. So here for every student object we are setting the college. Next is to perform the save operation. So for that you have to create DAO object, college DAO. College DAO equals to new of college DAO. Okay, first we have to save independent object. Let us save independent object, that is college. College is the independent object here. DAO save. Why I am saying college is the independent object? Think about that. Because see here in this classes you can see college doesn't create any column for any other entities. Okay, it creates column for only ID and the college name. So this college is the independent class. Okay, this college is the independent class. This is dependent class. Okay, this is dependent class. Okay, this is dependent class. How I am saying it is dependent class? Student has a college. Okay, this college is nothing but Okay, this college is nothing but a entity class. Okay, so that is the reason college is independent class. We have to save the data which is independent first. So I am saving the college first, then after I will save student s1 and s2. So save the class and run the program. So then we have run the program. Table is being created, college and student. Okay, so let us check whether tables are created, and tables will be created whether data is inserted or not. We have to check. So college, Dhruva Degree College, student, yeah, Prakash and Kadar. Now here you can see clearly Prakash and Kadar went to the college which is ID number 101. Okay, which is ID number 101. So Prakash and Kadar went to Dhruva Degree College. Then hope you got some idea, everyone. What is our next step? Okay, now we'll perform the other CRUD operations. Before that, we'll save one more data also, 102. So we'll name it as eThames Degree College. We have to change all the IDs, otherwise we end up with exception. Pranay, I think ID number 2 is already done, so I cannot use ID number 2, 3. And here 4, Pranay along with Teja. Okay, so just I am saving new data. Right, data is inserted. Right, 102. Pranay is for 102, Teja is also for 102. Right, 102 is eThames Degree College. Okay, fine. So successfully we are completed with the save operation. Let us retrieve the data now. So to retrieve the data, okay, we are taking separate controller so that I don't need to add it again and again. Controller, retrieve controller. It's very simple. And in case of retrieving the data, first we have to write the find the retrieve methods inside the DAO class. Inside the DAO class, first we have to write the methods which provides the data for us. So here let me create public college get college with ID, return entity manager dot find. So here college dot class ID. Next, public student get student and ID, return entity manager dot find student dot class ID. Okay, done. So successfully we have completed methods which provides the data for us. So we have to utilize them. So here we have to create a DAO class object. College DAO. Now I will use SOPLN. Okay, better will use object student s equals to DAO dot get student with ID number 1. student s2 equals to dao dot get student with id number 3. Okay, and college c equals to dao dot get college with id number 101. Okay, now I'll print all these referential objects. S2. See, now we'll run this program. Wait, we got all the data. Let us check. Here, student data is Prakash. Prakash with college. Prakash is enrolled for Dhruva College. And Pranay is enrolled for Ethane's Degree College. And with ID number 101 is Dhruva Degree College. So we retrieved all the data. Okay. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. ఓకే మ్యామ్, నేను కొంచెం బిజీ ఉన్నా, తర్వాత కాల్ చేయండి, కొంచెం బిజీ. Okay, now we'll perform other Crud operations. So retrieve operation is done, and we'll try to retrieve other data also, 2 and 4, and here 102. So here you can see ID number 2 student Kadar is from Dhruva College, and ID number 4 Ethane's Degree College. Okay, is from Ethane's Degree College. So done. And the 102 is Ethane's Degree College. Now let us perform the update operation. Before that, I will enter some wrong data with wrong names, so that we have to update them. So I will give one college. So the college name is Dakota Degree College. So I am changing the name Siddhappa. So I cannot give ID number 4, already it is there. I have to give ID number 5. Here 6. So I am sending new data, Dakota Degree College. For that, Siddhappa and Rajappa is there. So now I run this data. So it is inserted. Into the database, Dakota Degree College. Okay, here you can see 103 is assigned for Siddhappa and now we want to perform the some changes for this. Siddhappa Kumar, Rajappa Chola. Like I want to update these names of the students, and I want to update the college name also. So for that, first you need to start execution from DAO class. So let us write methods inside the DAO class. So first I am writing inside the DAO class. So public string update college. So for this also we require transaction. So I'm just copying these things. So to update operation we use merge method. So here we have to pass that college object, and college is updated. College is updated. The same operation is required for student also. So update student. Yes. So here I am changing as student is updated. Control Shift F, align them properly. So update method is ready inside the DAO class. Update method is ready, and to update the data will take one separate controller class, just to make sure it is very clear. You can perform all these Crud operations in only one controller class. Now for this I want to update the data. So our first step to create college object. College C equals to new of college C dot set ID number 103. I want to update the name of the college. College name, actually it is Dakota Raju Degree College. Okay, now second step is to provide the student data. Student S1 equals to new of student constructor S1 dot set ID for the Dakota College 5 is actually his name is Siddhappa. Student name is Siddha. His actual name is Siddhappa Raj. And setting the college object to the student object. Setting college object to student object. Next we have to third step, create student object S2 equals to new of student constructor S2 dot set ID number 6 S2 dot set name so his name is Rajappa Gowda. His name is Rajappa Gowda. So here also we are setting college object to student object S2 dot set college is set up. Okay, done. Okay, next we have to perform update operation. So to perform update operation, first update methods are inside the DAO class. So we have to create the DAO object first. Let's create DAO object. So fourth step is to create DAO object. College DAO equals to new of college DAO. Right. Now look at here properly. I told you already. Okay, here nothing is required. Okay, so whether it's always very good practice to update the independent objects first. DAO dot update. So college is independent. Next we'll be updating the student. Just one. DAO dot update student. So I'm trying to update the data. See, what is the college name? Dakota Raju. Student name is Siddhappa Rajappa Gowda. Now you can see inside the database what is the actual names. So Siddhappa, just Siddhappa and Rajappa. And here the college name is Dakota Degree College. So we are updating as a Dakota Raju. So let us run the class. So data is updated. Let us see. So we'll go to retrieve controller. I want to retrieve the ID number student 5 and 6. ID number 103. So now we'll check. ID number 5 Siddhappa Raj. College name is Dakota Raju. Okay, and ID number 6 Rajappa Gowda. Okay, here you can see Dakota Degree College and student name is Siddhappa and Rajappa. So let us refresh and see data is updated. Siddhappa Rajappa Gowda and college. So it is named as Dakota Degree College. Let us run. It is named as Dakota Raju. So done. We have done the update operation as well. Now let us retrieve all the data. For retrieving all the data, there is nothing. So here to retrieve the data, we are taking the collection object. So first we have to go to the college DAO to perform retrieve all the data at once. So here we are using collection object list of student get all. So here we have to use query. So you have to be very careful here while importing this. We have to be very careful. It should be from Java x.persistence only. Query Q equals entity manager dot create query. Create query is the method name. Create query method. So here we'll be writing the select query. Select yes from. Aliasing is mandatory for the JPQL query, and here the table name should start with uppercase only, as it is named with the entity class name. Student S return q dot get result list. So then we will get all the data. Now it is inside the DAO class actually. So now we'll go for retrieve controller. So here list students DAO dot get all. Students. So now we are trying to retrieve all the data at once. Now here you can see student Prakash is from Dhruva. Okay, better I will show you better way. So backslash and I will use now you can see here student ID number 1 Prakash from Dhruva, Kadar is from Dhruva, Pranay is from Ethames, Teja is from Ethames, okay, Siddhappa Raj from Dakota. Right, so we retrieved all the data. So now deleting the data. Delete controller. Okay, let us. So first, college DO. DO equals to new of college DO concept. Okay, now while deleting the operation, you have to be very clear. Okay, so if I am trying to delete this student, it can be deleted easily. Okay, because if it is deleted, this data will be present. But if you try to delete college data, okay, these college reference IDs are present inside the student, so you cannot delete the college table. Okay, so college, it might be independent table, but these IDs are provided inside the student table. So college table data cannot be deleted first. So we'll try to delete one college data. Delete. Okay, first we have to write delete method inside the DAO class. So college DAO. So I'll be writing public string delete student int ID. So for deleting, we have to maintain the transaction. So first we'll retrieve the data. student yes equals to entity manager dot, so better we can use the method which is present inside this class only. So here I can see get student. I will use this method. So here this dot get student with ID. So then I will use remove method. We use remove method to delete the data. Deleted. Next we'll perform delete operation for college. String delete college int ID. So for this also we require the college object college C equals to this dot get college. Okay, for this we require Crud operation, same transaction. So just copy and paste, and here you will be providing C. College is deleted. Okay, so first as I said, these college data cannot be deleted first. Okay, college data cannot be deleted first, as their primary keys is foreign key in other table. Okay, so these college data cannot be deleted first. Why? Because the IDs of the college data is present inside the student table. So we'll see it practically. So now I will try to delete a DAO dot delete college ID number 103. So now I am trying to delete the college first. See, here we got an exception, and we cannot delete or update a parent row. A foreign key constraint fails. Okay, because the IDs of that college, okay, the ID of this college is assigned for the student table as a foreign key call. So first, college data cannot be deleted. First you have to delete the student data wherever it is assigned. So here it is assigned for 2 students. So you have to delete those 2 students details. DO.delete student 6. Okay, so I am trying to delete 5, 6 and 103. See here, it is deleted. All the data is deleted. Now we'll try to delete 3 and 4 not 2. Right, all the data is deleted. And thank you. We performed all the CRUD operations. Okay, so in the next video we'll see many relationship. Thank you.
Bandit number.